All right, everybody, welcome into the week. If you are here because the title resonated with you, welcome in. If you're new to the channel, hello. If you've been here for a while, thank you for being here. Let's see where we go. I feel like this week is a little bit, I'm doing this video as Mercury just went into Aquarius. So that can be a lot of fast thinking. That can be a lot of quick ideas coming in. You might have so many ideas floating around that you don't know what to do with them. So just know that that's what's going on as I'm doing this reading. This reading is for whoever needs to hear this message. So if you're here because of the title, it's for you. I will do an extended. If you like my content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit that little bell so you get notified. All right, any new videos that come out, I post every day. Yes, that's true. Your greatest joy pollinates the world. Befriend your fear monster. You cannot pour from an empty cup. All right. So I feel like some of you, whoever this message is for, is dealing with a little bit of burnout or dealing with a lot of toxic people around you, or maybe just one toxic person around you. Either way, this person is draining you. Okay, and I feel like some of you are afraid to say anything. Look at that, I got ink on my hands. Afraid to say anything or afraid to ruffle feathers. I feel like this particular set of feathers deserves to be ruffled, okay? And I just think there's a little bit of, I'm getting the energy of victim mentality, or someone who's very, it's all about them. Everything that goes on is all about them, and they don't even realize, I don't really think they realize this, that they are oblivious to other people's needs or wants or desires or hopes or dreams or anything like that. And I think that, they do gravitate towards people who are other victims, and they want to look good because they're helping other people who are also in that victim mentality, which I don't doubt, but I think it's more of a sense of like shared camaraderie of us being in it together, and we are going to lift each other up. But I feel like both of these people, like that person who's around you or those people around you, really wallow in this kind of victim mentality, and it is draining you. There is something about it that's kind of, sacking, okay. You might need to sack them if they're working with you. But this person is somebody who really drains your joy. And, I will say that there are a lot of people out there who feel very empty, and they look externally for energy. And if you're shining your light brightly, you are a target. I mean, that's the thing. That's why boundaries are so important, okay? So let's see where we go. Underneath, beautiful Ace of Cups energy. I love that. You see the Knight of Cups, and I see the High Priestess here. We've got the Moon energy. That's it. So two major arcanas and an ace. That's some big energy coming from inside. This is intuitive knowing. This is Pisces and Cancer energy. P.S. Sorry about that, Cancer. We left your piece of the video out of the big video that I posted on Saturday morning, but it's posted separately, so you have your own. Okay, so Cancer and Pisces here. We are having a massive shift pretty soon with Saturn moving into Pisces, so we've got that going on collectively, and Saturn moves into Pisces, and it can anchor your dreams. It can create structure around your dreams so that you can go towards something new here, which I do feel like it's kind of in alignment with that. Saturn rules Capricorn, and with Saturn moving into Pisces, it's in that space of dreamscape, this moon energy, right? This dreamscape, this kind of unclear or boundaryless kind of existence. But Saturn does a good job of creating a container for that, creating a container for your intuition and your dreams. So it's like making dreams reality here, which I really like. And I feel like then once you get back in touch here, once you reconnect with your own intuitive knowing, I feel like this person who is creating fear, they might be creating fear in you because you feel depleted, you feel depressed or something like that. and it's creating some kind of fear. Um, I also feel like this person, because of Saturn moving into Pisces, I also feel like this person is mirroring to you your the thing you need to work on the most, the thing you need to mirrors. I think are interesting because it's not that that person's behavior is what you're doing and you're rejecting it. I think a lot of people think that that's what mirroring is. Mirroring is more highlighting of something that you do want to run away from, but it's not like, I mean, if someone's really all about themselves and they trigger that in you, that like, how dare they be all about themselves, there can be some kind of resonance there. Don't get me wrong. But I also think mirroring can also be highlighting things that are unknown to you, completely unknown to you. And maybe that's the same thing, right? They're mirroring back to you something that you either want to work on or you don't like about yourself or something like that. So this person is bringing back confidence, bringing back your connection to spirit. I like that. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, even though they're doing it in kind of a negative way. Okay, they definitely are doing it in a negative way. Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, beautiful energy there. Page of Swords, the Seven of Wands, Page of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the outcome is the Six of Wands. So I like this. There is a little bit of struggle here, and I do think this person is very unaware of what's going on. I don't really think that they're all that deep or all that circumspect or aware of themselves. Getting a lot of page energy here, a lot of kind of newbie energy here. This person, like, I mean, the Knight is the most mature energy I'm seeing, but you are the High Priestess and the Moon and the Sun, which is beautiful. So I think you started out this connection with good intention, Three of Pentacles, and then there's this sense of like this person is trying to take over power or something like that. And so what can happen is you may see yourself in this person, because the thing that gets triggered is the thing that you don't want to look at about yourself. So, you know, if you're getting triggered by them, then that's a good indicator there's something there to work on for yourself. Or it may be something that shines a light on your inability to create boundaries with people, or your, you know, good intentions. If the expectations aren't all laid out on the table, there can be a lot of misunderstanding. Okay. And what did I just say? We have Mercury. Let me just look at my book here. Mercury has moved into Aquarius, I think. What I said? Yeah, Mercury enters Aquarius today. And Mercury in Aquarius, I mean, Mercury moves really fast, obviously. Mercury. So Mercury moving into Aquarius means your mind is very agile. There's so many thoughts. There's so many things going on that you may now be able to have a ton of solutions as to how to deal with this. All right. And that's what's going on here. A ton of solutions. And when you deliver the message, I think there is conflict. I think this person doesn't relish the idea of whatever is good for you, because they're all about themselves, and they can basically turn that on you and say, oh yeah, you know what? That idea is really selfish. That idea is just all about you. Don't you realize that I'm here too? And all of this kind of stuff. And I feel like, this brings up a whole bunch of things that you know about yourself. And I like the idea, because of High Priestess here, I like the idea of, instead of them being like negative things, right? Like someone's all about themselves, selfish, all this kind of stuff. Couldn't it shine the flip side for you in saying, well, I do care about myself. Self-love is very important. And I do care about what happens to me. It's not just that when other people are doing things for themselves, you know, a lot of times, because it's running afoul of what we want to do for ourselves, we call them selfish or self-absorbed or something like that. But in reality, the boundaries just aren't really clear. Okay, this could be your mother, this could be a friend, this could be a husband or wife, this could be a life partner, a soulmate of some kind. And I feel like the message isn't received very well. Like, what makes me happy is different than what you want to do. I'm moving on here. I'm going. So Page of Swords and Page of Cups, I'm sorry, but I need to move on. The Nine of Wands is definitely an energy of, we've come to the end of the cycle here. And I like the Six of Wands as a victory card. Like, you know, this is like winner take all, winners and losers. Okay. The Five of Swords. See the hierarchical nature of these cards. The Three of Pentacles, he's standing on a pedestal. The Seven of Wands, the competition, the struggle, right? There's just this whole like power struggle here. And I'm going to get some clarity around these messenger cards. The Page of Swords is here. Queen of Cups. Okay. Queen of Cups, Lovers, the Devil energy, and the Two of Cups. It's almost like, have you had to placate this person in order to just keep the peace? Have you been dishonest because you know that it's going to create a fight? Have you stopped yourself? You've made this decision to hang out with this person or have this person in your life. This is a soul contract. All right. This is definitely a soul contract that is kind of flipping into a darker kind of experience because of expectations or because of the fact that someone's selfishness is showing. Don't get mad at me for that. I'm just saying somebody's self-interest is running afoul of your boundaries. And so if you're saying that this person's so selfish, it's all about them, it can flip into something negative if you don't do something about it. If you don't say, hey, you know what, that's not really what I want to do. This person seems like somebody who really triggers you in a lot of ways and also drains you of your energy. So boundaries are a big thing. Self-protection, energetic self-protection is a big thing. Psychic attacks or something like that could go on with this person. And I do feel like in general, I think they do want something, their desire to get their own way is flopping over, is swamping the deck for them. Their desire they want to be in relationship, they want to have this relationship with you, but they want it on their terms. And I just feel like you have grown a lot and that might not be all that good for you, okay? That might not be all that good for you. Queen of Swords. Whoopsie. Queen of Swords, Chariot, Five of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands and the Four of Wands. I feel like this person could go. All right. I feel like when, if you start asserting your boundaries, this person is going to be like, okay, see ya. I actually think it's a good thing. Okay. Because here's the thing. Two things here. Either I shut my mouth, I hold my tongue, and I become angry and resentful, and that twists the relationship, or I speak my piece in a compassionate way from my connection, from my joy, and this person doesn't like it, and I kind of go, either way. Because the thing is, if you hold it in, Nine of Wands, I do feel like there is, you're hurting yourself, you're draining yourself, okay? And I think on a bigger scale, I think there's some kind of fear of being overtaken by another person or being swamped by someone else's needs. And I feel like this person is here to show you your capacity for dealing with somebody in your life who is a lot of drama, is all about, is all swamping everybody with their emotions and fears and needs and things like that. And I just think this is a good learning experience because I do think there's a new relationship that's trying to come in. This person, maybe this is a friend or something like that. They're really teaching you a lot. Okay, they're really teaching you a lot. And there is a apology card here, but let me ask about the Page of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So stand your ground. I think you might be seeking help and information from people that you know you both. I do think that there's a sense of self-confidence that returns at some point so that you can overcome this, where you're, Mercury in Aquarius is pretty straight up, pretty blunt. All right, pretty blunt. That's Mercury is Gemini energy. It is the magician, And Aquarius is King of Swords. Aquarius is the star, which is healing energy. But Aquarius is also known to be a little bit chilly. And I just feel like emotions are not going to be your friend in this. I don't see any, except this Page of Cups is here, and I feel like that might be this other person that I'm talking about, who is testing your boundaries, who is pushing you to be better at them, and better at, I also feel, standing in your own self confidence and not letting emotions swamp you. Okay, so that is a good thing. I will continue this reading. I do think that the good news here is, with the exception of these two, which are kind of big here. These two that are going on underneath are for you, High Priestess and the Moon. It's like really facing your fears, blocking or creating boundaries that don't that build you, that you feed yourself again. You're letting yourself get back into your self confidence. I like it. That's the boundary. And if this person can't take it, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, take it, don't take it, but this is my boundary. And I don't really feel like that's a my way or the highway expression. I feel like you may not know how to say it, and that person may take it that way. Okay, but if people react badly to boundaries that are what you need, then that's an incompatibility. Okay, that's somebody who is more concerned about their own needs. And when you say, hey, this is something I really need in the relationship, if the person negotiates or wants more information or anything like that, I feel like those are kind of caring responses, as opposed to this person who may be very sympathetic, but then internally kind of still poking at you. Okay, and they might feel resentful. Whenever somebody feels resentful about you saying what you need, not good. That's not good. Okay, so I'm going to continue on with this reading. I'll pull a card or two for each zodiac sign to give you some specific advice for you. We'll get some guidance about what to do here. Let's see where we go. All right, link is below if you want to continue on. All right, see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.